YTBC, what's happening, man? Uh, this is a video about Demetrius Andrade, man. I think he the best fighter. I think he was the best fighter at 154, and everybody was shook of him. And I also think he was the best. I think he's the best fighter at 160. Everybody shook of him. But this is the thing. Demetrius Andrade fucking himself up. I figured when he got out of that Banner promotion contract the first time, he was gonna go sign with Al Heyman. Then he gets out of he goes back to Banner promotion. Then end up not fighting again. Long fucking layoffs. Nobody sees Demetrius Andrade. Then all of a sudden he comes back and looks fucking tremendous against Willie Nelson. And then I'm like, wow, okay, Andrade back. You know what I mean? He's one of my favorite fighters, but I still don't understand why the fuck did you sign with DAZN instead of signing with Al Heyman? You see, you still not getting the fucking fights that you wanted, dog. Eddie Hearn ain't doing shit but focusing on Anthony Joshua. That's it, like, and who else he got? I mean, Dillian White and shit like that, but you went to fuck with a UK-based boxing. They say it's out of Canada, but that shit more like UK fighters fight on that motherfucker. But anyway, Demetrius Andrade, bottom line, he's the best fighter for nobody. You know what I mean? Because his promoters suck. Eddie Hearn's garbage, man. Matchroom is garbage. You know what I mean? For an American fighter. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Like, they're not making the best fights happen. You know what I mean? Nobody want to see the bullshit that they putting up there. You know what I mean? Demetrius Andrade has some nice little fights at 160, but if he was fucking with Al Heyman, he would be where he needed to be. You know what I mean? But for some reason, he got an X against Al Heyman, which I don't understand. And I don't know why that Demetrius Andrade don't want to jump in the contract with Al Heyman. Al Heyman seems to get all his fighters paid. All of them seem happy. You know, at the end of the day, bro, and some of the biggest fights are happening on PBC. You know what I mean? You see a few nice fights on DAZN, but other than that, who the fuck do we see that's worth something? You know what I mean? Like, no, nobody wanted to see the bullshit that they offering. You know what I mean? That's why they going downhill. They spent all that money doing nothing. And now they going to let Canelo run around and fight whoever. You paid this motherfucker $300 million, dog. The only fight we should be seeing right now is Demetrius Andrade versus Canelo Alvarez. And that's it. And, because Canelo's a big bitch and he a cash cow, he choose who the fuck he want to fight, which is fucking boxing up. That's why nobody really watch boxing no more, bro. Like, because of these soft champions, dog. Like, back in Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, you know what I mean, Marvin Hagler days, Ali, Liston, they fought the best, man. They wasn't running around skirmishing for these garbage fights unless they had to, unless it was nobody there to fight. And then they took those fights. But other than that, man, they were fighting the best. The best was fighting the best. And I'm talking about back then they fought like every few weeks, you know what I mean, at Ali time. So, like, and Sugar Ray Leonard time and stuff like that. And Sugar Ray Robertson time, all the way old school boxing. You know what I mean? And they didn't make excuses. They made it happen. That's why they're legends to this day. The boxer, Demetrius Andrade, is just with the wrong. Personally, I think he needs to sign with Al Heyman. I think he needs to drop everything, keep the title, and come over there to Al Heyman, man. Like, he wasting his time with DAZN. He wasting his career away. Like, Demetrius Andrade, I think he 30 or 31 or 32, somewhere around that area. Like, bro, you ain't got too much longer to be, considered one of the best. You know what I mean? Like, he wasted a lot of years on promotional problems and lawsuits in the courtroom when you could have just went to Al Heyman and got paid and got the fights that you needed. You know what I mean? To supersede the legacy that you already have. You know what I mean? Yeah, the legacy that you got sucked, bro. Like, it's garbage. You know what I mean? You got, everybody that you fought, like, was really trash except for Vanis Martirosyan. And that was the only one that was a beast. Like, I'm talking about super beast. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, I just don't get why Andrade stayed, left a horrible promoter and went to another horrible promoter. Like, who's in your corner? Why is your dad not telling you to go fuck with Al Heyman? I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, who the hell is directing you the way you going? Like, you still getting these shitty fights, dog, that nobody want to see. That's why they don't respect you. But I know you the best. I know Demetrius Andrade the best, dog. I know nobody at 160 seeing that guy, man. That's why they keep dodging around to fight him, bro. They don't want to fight him because they know that's too risky of a fight, and you're not going to get that much money messing with Demetrius Andrade because he don't have the right promotion behind him. And this is the shit that I'm sick of in boxing, man. I just really wish that Demetrius Andrade would go with Al Heyman, man. That's where he needs to be in order to get his recognition, his money, and the best fights that everybody want to see, man. Like, Al Heyman taking over the sport of boxing, man. He got the best fighters, dog. And nobody really want to see the England fighters except for Anthony Joshua and maybe Tyson Fury. But Tyson Fury even had enough sense to go mess with Top Rank. You know, even if he don't mess with Al Heyman, go mess with Top Rank. You know what I mean? You'll get better fights with Top Rank than you will with Matchroom or Banner Promotion. Like, both of them suck, dog. Like, you barely ever see any of their fighters. You know what I mean? Like, these folks garbage, man. I don't understand what these folk doing, man. All these sorry promoters make the fights that we want to see, bro. Y'all want boxing to be a #1 sport again? Bring it back to the tip top, the best fights, dog. Nobody want to see this ranked 77 opponent against a #1 top welterweight or #1 lightweight or #1 heavyweight. Or nobody want to see nothing like that. We want to see the best fight the best, dog. Undisputed champions. Get the game of boxing back where it need to be. You know what I mean? Where we don't have one face, one champion, one name in each division. Make World Boxing Series for each division. Like, at least every 2 years, all the champions, it's mandatory. That's what the body president should make. Mandatory that they fight in the WBSS World Boxing Series, Super Series, to see who the undisputed champion is. One face, one name, you know what I mean? So therefore we'll know who the best is in each division. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's really what the sport of boxing is all about. To be pound for pound the truth. You know what I mean? The best. You know what I mean? And nobody want to hear that shit. Like, if y'all want to be the truth, then we want to see the true fights. We don't want to see garbage fights. And then they, like, Vasily Lomachenko, like, how you got 13, 14 fights, dog, and you pound for pound #1? In what world does that make sense? You still ain't fought Gervonta Tank Davis. You ain't fought. You keep making excuses for Lopez, Teofimo Lopez. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't fighting the vicious champs that we know that's out there, bro. We ain't seen you. I ain't even see you jump in the ring with Robert Easter Jr. You know what I mean? Come on, dog. Like, you think you super and you pay-per-view. That's them people hyping you up. I guess in the white folks' eyes, you just a great white hope. You know what I mean? Even though you from Russia. You know what I mean? But, like, I don't get it. How you pound. I mean, yeah, you got nice skills, but you ain't that fast, shawty. Get in the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis, and then we're going to see what's happening. You know what I mean? Get in the ring with Lopez, then we're going to see what's happening. Then if you knock them out, I'm giving you all the credit in the world. Yeah, he pound for pound #1 because he just beat the two most dangerous fighters. Well, I know Gervonta is a little bit under you in 130, and you in 135 right now. So fight Lopez, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, bro, like, you weak to me. I don't even understand how he pound for pound #1. Now, pound for pound #1, honestly, in my mind, should be either Terrence Crawford, you know what I mean? Terrence Crawford, I'd probably say, what his name? Alexander Usyk. You know what I mean? He could be pound for pound #1. He was undisputed cruiserweight champion. Who else? Who else I gotta give it to? Pound for pound number one right now. I don't know. That's about it. Probably Usyk or Terrence Crawford, because everybody else starting to act bitch made and don't want to take the big fights no more, the dangerous fights. You know what I mean? That's what thrived. That's what made boxing the number one sport in the world, bro. Now everybody fucking divas and want to pick their fights. You know, everybody want to be Floyd. Floyd fucked the boxing game up. He made it better in that aspect, you know, as in money. You know what I mean? Because Floyd made more money than any boxer in history, but he also fucked the game up by that picking shit, that cherry picking shit. Don't nobody want to see that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here with that, brother. Floyd is gone out the game, bro. Y'all can't beat Floyd, and it'll never be another Floyd. Get off that man top and fight the fights that everybody want to see to be the truth. You know what I mean? Because Floyd kind of hurt his legacy by not taking some of the fights that he should have took. You know what I mean? By not becoming undisputed. You know what I mean? He got the WBO, the WBA, and the WBC, but he didn't want to fight Kell Brook for the IBF. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother story. You know what I mean? But let's just be 100, man. Like, how many undisputed champs we got, dog? You know what I mean? Like, where are the undisputed champs at, dog? Like, where are they at? You know what I mean? Where are the greatest? You know what I mean? Ali was able to call himself the greatest because he was undisputed. Sugar Ray could call himself undisputed. Tommy Hearns could call himself undisputed. Marvin Hagler could call himself undisputed. You feel what I'm saying? Undisputed champions. We talking about got every title and beat all the best in their division, dog. You know what I mean? According to champions. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, boxing is like, you got one champion going around saying he pound for pound number one. How? You ain't even fought the other champions, bro. How do y'all get pound for pound out of a person who won't fight everybody who's in the top 5 of the whole division? You know what I mean? Top 5 is usually the top, the 4 champions and the best contender out of all of them. You know what I mean? Like, that's the top 5 guys. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, dog. Like, how y'all got, like, these dudes just be picking garbage fights. Like, that's why the ratings is garbage. That's why nobody is watching boxing, bro, because of this sucker shit going on. All this sucker shit. I hope these promoters hear me, dog. Like, y'all really need to do something about this. All right, YTBC, I'm out.